Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cabela's, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, Hoyman Tree Saws, Muddy Outdoors, and Realtree.
Day 39, December 27th. I hope you all had a good Christmas, had some nice family time, and now I'm back to thinking about trying to kill this tight rack buck again. We're heading down below the house. I was going to go down there probably a couple hours ago with the four-wheeler and just as gently as I could bump the deer away from that spot. When it gets cold like this, the deer a lot of times will bed really close to where they feed. And I didn't want to walk in there and have those deer see us when we go into that blind. Well, I only got about halfway down there and I saw Duke coming running from that direction. So I figured that at least he's done something useful. Got the new Hoyt RX1 in my hand. So I'll talk about that a little bit in the blind. Go over some of the features of that this evening too and check it out. Now, as always, the number one challenge is trying to figure out how to get past Duke. Back and find the house all torn away. I mentioned that I'd gotten the new RX1. This is the Ultra, which is the longer axle to axle length. I think it's 35 inches this year. So let's go over the bow just real quick. I'll give you my first impressions based on shooting it today. Today was my first chance to shoot it. I probably ran about 30 arrows through it in the yard, getting it sighted in. Okay, so it's a carbon riser bow, which if you've done any amount of research on the Hoyt line, you'll realize that their carbon riser bows are sort of the cream of the crop in the Hoyt line. A little quieter, a little bit less vibration in your hand when you shoot it, a little bit lighter, and then warmer to the touch. Those are the main features of the carbon. There's a lot of vibration, dampening, little modules on the bow, on the limbs, and then, like I was just pointing out, on the lower part. With most bows in the past, and not even just specifically to Hoyt, but most bows in general, they'll put the grip closer to the middle of the bow, which puts the knocking point above center on the string. So by putting the knock point in the middle of the string, they have to put the grip below center on the riser. And there were a few things that they had to do as a result of that to distribute more weight to the lower part of the bow so that it doesn't feel top heavy. So, those are the key features. Hopefully I get a chance to shoot at something tonight for you, but my first impression is that it's fast, it's quiet, and I've got a lot more shooting to do before I'm 100% comfortable with this bow. Running 25 arrows through it or whatever I shot today is not enough, but it's good enough to get me this little 20-yard shot that I've got to make tonight if the tight rack buck walks past this blind. I'm down to the last hour. I haven't seen anything from the blind yet, but I did see 4 bucks when I was walking in. I think one of them was the same one that we saw here last time we were here. Well, I know it was. The one with the antler that was already shed. During this late season hunting like this, I'm more likely to see a strange buck than I ever see during the rut. And I think they mix up a little bit more with the food even than what they do when they're chasing does around here. Like I said, I got about an hour left, and it's supposed to be a little bit warmer tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to hunt tomorrow, probably. And then it's really supposed to hit rock bottom over the weekend. That might be the coldest we see in a while. After that rolls through, I'm pretty sure that Drew and I are going to be ice fishing for a while after that. It's one of the things that we enjoy doing, but it hasn't been cold enough, obviously, yet this year to freeze things up, but we're pretty close to that point now. Hopefully something pops out here in the last hour. We're going to keep our eyes peeled, and we'll show you what comes by.